Close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home.
They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care if they call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. Vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me.
You may be right, you may be wrong, but say that you'll bring me along to the world you see, to the world I close my eyes to see, I close my eyes to see. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. A million dreams, I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. For the world we're gonna make.
Good evening, Palm Springs, and thank you so much for that welcome. We are here as the Palm Springs Gay Men's Chorus Outreach Ensemble, and this is our performance home here at the Annenberg, so we'll feel very welcome and very at home on our stage and working with the crew here, who is amazing. We are here tonight to welcome you to the State of the City address and also to spread some good cheer, and goodness knows we could use some good cheer right now, couldn't we? So we're here to perform a few pieces for you today from our outreach numbers, and we hope you'll join us back here in December. We have 4 performances here at the Annenberg Theater. We'll talk to you a little bit more about that before we leave the stage tonight. But thank you all for letting us come tonight. We're so honored to be here. And with that, we'll go on with our next piece.
Dancing through life, skimming the surface, gliding where turf is smooth. Life for painless, for the brainless, wiping too hard when it's so soothing. Dancing through life, no need to tough it when you can slough it off as I do. Nothing matters, but knowing nothing matters. It's just life. So keep dancing through. Dancing through life, swaying and sweeping, and always keeping cool. Life is thoughtless when you're thoughtless. Those who don't try never look foolish. Dancing through life, mindless and careless. Make sure you're aware less trouble is right. Woes are fleeting, blows are glancing when you're dancing through life. Let's go down to the Ozdust Ballroom. We'll meet there later tonight. We'll meet there tonight. We can dance till it's light. Find the prettiest girl. Come on, follow me. Happy to be there. Dancing, sing live, sing out at the Ozdust. Sing only because dusk is what we come to. Nothing matters, but knowing nothing matters. It's just life. Keep dancing, dancing through life. Down at the Ozdust, if only because dust is what we come to. Nothing matters, but knowing nothing matters. It's just life. So keep dancing through.
When I think of home, I think of a place where there's love overflowing. I wish I was home, I wish I was back there with the things I've been knowing. Wind that makes the tall trees bend into leaning. Suddenly the snowflakes that fall have a meaning. Sprinkling the scene, making it clean. Maybe there's a chance for me to go back now that I have some direction. It would sure be nice to be back home where there's love and affection. And just maybe I can convince time to slow up, giving me enough time in my life to grow up. Time, be my friend, let me start again. Suddenly my world's gone and changed its face, but I still know where I'm going. I have had my mind spun around in space, and yet I've watched it growing. Oh, if you're listening, God, please don't make it hard to know if we should believe the things that we see.
tell us, should we run away? Should we try and stay? Or would it be better just to let things be? Living here in this brand new world might be a fantasy, but it's taught me to love. So it's real, real, real to me. And I've learned that we must look inside our hearts to find a world full of love, like yours and mine, like home.
Well, as I mentioned, if you didn't hear when we started the performance, we are the Palm Springs Gay Men's Chorus, the official Gay Men's Chorus of Palm Springs a few years ago, named such. And we wanted to tell you about our holiday performance that happens right here at the Annenberg. We have a great season coming up. And in December, we have 4 performances, our first time ever doing 4 shows here by popular demand of Ring, Swing, Sing. And we have one of Palm Springs' sparkling gems, Hope Diamond Deans will be joining us, jazz singer who has made her name all over the valley and beyond. And she'll be joining us for all kinds of great jazz and soul and gospel and pop music, as well as a lot of traditional favorites. We've got Hebrew, we've got Spanish, we've got an East African dialect, lots of drumming, lots of dancing. There's really something for everyone. So if you are interested and you'd like to attend, we'd love to see you there. And you can find tickets at psgmc.com. Thank you all again for having us tonight. We have one more for you. This is Oh Happy Day.
Day. Oh, happy day. Ah, happy day. Oh, happy day. When Jesus was. When Jesus was. Oh, when he was. When Jesus was. Oh, when my Jesus was. When Jesus was. He washed my sins away. Oh, happy day. Ah, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. When my Jesus was. Oh, when he was. When Jesus was. Oh, when my Jesus was. He washed my sins away. Oh, happy day. Oh, yes, indeed. It was a happy day. He taught me how. He taught me how. He taught me how to watch. And pray. My Lord, good God. Yeah. And pray. And he taught me how to love. Rejoicing every day. Every day, every day. My Lord, good God. He taught me how to pray. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. When my Jesus was. Oh, when he was. When Jesus was. When my Jesus was. When Jesus was. Oh, sins away. Ah, what a happy day. He taught me how. He taught me how. He taught me how to watch and pray. My Lord, he did, oh yes. He taught me how to live, rejoice. And we rejoiced in every day. Ah, happy day. It was a happy day. I loved. Good God. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, it was a happy day. Hey, now, oh, happy day. Hey,
Now that's going to be difficult to follow. Let's give it up for the Gay Men's Chorus. Wasn't that an amazing way to start? They are amazing. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the beautiful Annenberg Theater. How is everybody tonight? Yes. I'm Nona Watson. I'm the CEO of the Palm Springs Chamber of Commerce, and it is, as always, our honor to host the State of the City for you today. And I'm joined with the president of the Palm Springs Chamber, Dax Davis with Alpha Media.
We have a great evening in store for all of you, so thank you for coming out. Nona, let's get right to it.
Let's do that. We have some VIPs. So if we call your name, just stand up and hold your applause to the end. But we are joined by our city manager, Scott Stiles, assistant city manager, Teresa Gallivan, police chief, Andrew Mills, our fire chief, Paul Alvarado, our mayor, Grace Garner, Mayor Pro Tem, Jeffrey Bernstein, and of course, council members Rhonda Hart, Christy Holstedge, and Lisa Middleton. From the Agua Caliente Band of Cahuilla Indians, we are joined by John Preckwinkle. Did I say it right? Yes, the third. And by Secretary Treasurer Savannah Sobel. From Congressman Glenn Calvert's office, Glenn Miller, County Supervisor Rodney Tahal, and from the Palm Springs International Film Festival, of course, our chairman, Mr. Shandy, is here. And would all the chamber board members please stand and be acknowledged? So let's start the program. Our presenting sponsor, Eisenhower Health, is a leading healthcare institution dedicated to serving the community with excellence and compassion. With a rich history spanning several decades, Eisenhower Health has been a pillar of medical care, innovation, and wellness for the Coachella Valley. Please welcome to the stage, to welcome everyone, President and CEO of Eisenhower Health, Marty Masiello.
Thank you, Nona. First of all, I'd like to thank the Palm Springs Gay Men's Choir for representing Palm Springs so well and the gay community. And choral music is meant to stir emotion in the listener, and I have to say that last song really stirred some emotion. So why don't we give them one more round of applause. So hello everybody, welcome to the Palm Springs Annual State of the City and Award Celebration. And how wonderful it is to host this event in our magnificent Palm Springs Art Museum and this amazing Annenberg Theater. Eisenhower takes great pride in our collaboration with the Palm Springs Chamber and the City of Palm Springs. And I'm honored tonight to share some of the highlights of a few new services that we have established in Palm Springs and some that we're planning in the future. Earlier this year, we opened the Ann and Kirk Douglas Breast Center at our Sunrise location. This addition significantly enhances access to mammography and to bone density services for Palm Springs residents. We've also expanded our network of primary care providers in our Palm Springs health centers, with several new physicians starting later this year. In addition, we're actively seeking a suitable new location to bring Eisenhower specialty care services, such as oncology and cardiology, to the Palm Springs city. A few months ago, we opened a much-needed Eisenhower Dermatology Center, which provides medical dermatology services at the Kelly Medical Arts Building on Indian Canyon. These service expansions reflect our commitment to the residents of Palm Springs by continuing our mission of providing high-quality healthcare services that are close to your homes. Lastly, I want to offer my heartfelt congratulations to JR, Chief Andy, John, and Lily for being honored with this year's State of the City Business Awards. Thank you all, and enjoy this wonderful evening.
Thank you, Marty. Our event sponsor for the evening is Oakview Group. So let's roll their amazing video, please.
OVG is a collection of the greatest buildings in the world.
OVG is audiences coming together to have the best moments of their lives.
We're going to bring that energy and that passion and that commitment and reinvent the entire industry.
We create situations that are great for artists and great for fans.
In a matter of just 5 years, we have built more new arenas than anyone in the history of civilization.
OVG is a disruptor in this space, focusing on sustainability and how we can serve our communities.
We can be sustainable in each and every way possible.
We are the fastest growing venue services, management, hospitality piece of business in the entire industry.
We are here to bring hope. We're here to make people celebrate, give people reason to cheer.
OVG is family.
There's no better place to grow a career or make a meaningful difference in the world.
People ask, what markets do you want to be in? And I always say all of them. How many facilities you want to manage? All of them.
Those live experiences and the buildings that we create and the customer service that we provide and the attitude and the passion that we can all be a part of on creating those unique moments that we all need. I can't imagine anything better than this.
Thank you to the Oakview Group for being our event sponsor this evening. We also have other sponsors we'd like to thank. The Agua Caliente Band of Coahuila Indians.
The City of Palm Springs.
Eisenhower Health.
Spencer's at the Mountain, Harold Matzner.
Palm Springs International Film Festival.
The Shandi Group.
Oakview Group.
Lulu California Bistro.
Desert Care Network.
Miralon Palm Springs.
Grit Development.
Viron Vacation Rental Owners and Neighbors of Palm Springs.
Alaska Airlines.
Schleck, Schlevlin, and Schonberger.
Southwest Airlines.
Jessup Auto Plaza.
Elevated Experiences.
Southern California Edison.
The Desert Sun.
Meredith Lodging.
Burke Ricks Communications.
Palm Springs Animal Shelter.
Palm Springs Disposal.
Sun Community Federal Credit Union.
The Gas Company.
The Palm Springs Art Museum and Annenberg Theater.
And Ernst Enterprises.
Okay, thank you to all of our sponsors. And now it's time to start the award ceremony. Our first award for community leadership goes to J.R. Roberts, Palm Springs Plaza Theater Foundation Board. In recognition of JR's outstanding commitment, vision, and tireless efforts in advancing the arts and strengthening our community, we extend our heartfelt appreciation to JR for his exceptional leadership and unwavering dedication, leading the efforts to save and restore the historic Plaza Theater. Please welcome to the stage, J.R. Roberts.
Grammarly has proven
Wow. You know, I'm humbled and honored to accept this award, especially with the other recipients tonight. You know, Chief Mills and John Bolton. Chief Mills and his team are redefining the term community policing. And not to mention his secret weapon of love, Kathy Mills. That's right. I don't know any greater community asset or as exciting as Kathy Mills is right now. I think more people know her name than, well, maybe Biden's at this point in this community. She's awesome. They both remind me every day of what makes Palm Springs great and fun. Not that I had forgotten, but they seem to really be embodying what we all love about Palm Springs. And then there's John Bolton. Someone I am so proud to call my friend. You know, he came to Palm Springs and he hit the ground running to build us a fantastic new music and sports arena. With Oakview Group and with John, he just became a force of good, not only in our community, but in the Coachella Valley, including enormous support for other cultural assets like the Plaza Theater. So, you know, all I can say is that I love these guys. So it made it really fun for me to be up here with them. For myself, I love my community, and my public service has always been inspired by seeing so many others out there working and volunteering in the community. I can't imagine not working side by side with all of the great people in this audience and in this community who give so much to Palm Springs and to the Valley at large. That includes not only the community members, but the city staff who work so hard, and for our council who works so hard. We are a force to be reckoned with, and it sets a fire under me every morning when I get up. I guess the thing that excites me the most, though, these days is the amazing board of directors that I get to work with on the Palm Springs Plaza Theater Foundation. Somehow I got to be part of an amazing group of people who came together in a shared dream to make the Plaza Theater live again. And I'm hoping, I know a number of our board members are here tonight, and if you don't mind, if you guys would stand, I would love to acknowledge you. Vice President Kevin Corcoran and all the board members that are here tonight. Thank you so much. Mark Hamilton, Kathy Wormick, Rick Vila. I know Judith is in the audience somewhere as well. These people gave me a whole new reason to get back involved in my community in a big way. And for them, I accept this award. Thank you so much.
Good job. And speaking of board members, to continue the ceremony, if any of our board members would like to come to the stage, they're welcome to come now.
Congratulations, JR. Our next award is our Community Appreciation Award. This year, the award goes to Police Chief Andy Mills. This distinguished award recognizes Chief Mills' unwavering dedication, exceptional leadership, and profound commitment to fostering a safe and harmonious community. His commitment to building strong relationships between law enforcement and the community, promoting trust, transparency, and collaboration certainly defines this award. We extend our deepest gratitude to Chief Mills for his contributions to the Palm Springs community. So please welcome to the stage our Police Chief, Andy Mills.
Okay, so this will be short. Thank you. This is all about teamwork, and teamwork starts for me at home with Kathy. She posts literally everything we do, and that actually has turned out to be a benefit because people come up and tell me all the time, "Hey, I saw you at such and such," and we have that community experience. And then teamwork also extends to the police department, and we have the POA representatives here, and I just tell you, I cannot think more highly of the men and women of this police department. And Mike Torres, Sergeant Torres, and other Sergeant Torres back there. Mike, stand up. Both of you guys. And then also our civilian staff. I know that we have our PEEPS representatives here. Sandy and Rachel, please stand up also. But truly, it's this community. And we feel so fortunate to be here, to live here, to experience the great things that this community has to offer. I kind of thought that the saying was a little goofy at first, the city like no other, but truly it's the truth. There is no other city like this. The LGBTQ community has been so supportive, and then the other directors that I work with, and the city manager and the city council, this has been nothing but a pleasure. So thank you for the recognition, and it goes to the men and women who push the black and white. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chief. Our next award is our Community Development Award. And this year, the award goes to the Oakview Group. Accepting the award for the Oakview Group is Senior Vice President John Bolton. Oakview Group is a dynamic organization at the forefront of entertainment, sports, tourism, and convention development. Oakview Group is dedicated to creating extraordinary experiences and fostering economic growth within our community. They bring unforgettable events, live performances, and sporting spectacles for the residents. Together, we are shaping the future of entertainment and meetings in our vibrant city. Please welcome John Bolton.
Well, thank you, everyone. On behalf of Oakview Group, Acrisure Arena, the Coachella Valley Firebirds, and all of our wonderful staff, I accept this on their behalf. Special thanks to Mayor Garner, City Council, City Manager Scott Stiles, and also a big thanks to Nona and the Chamber of Commerce and my fellow Chamber board members. At Oakview Group, we are excited about the future of Palm Springs and the entire Coachella Valley, and we take this award very seriously, and our commitment is strong. We heard the call from our friends at the Plaza, and a couple months ago did a $1 million challenge grant to restore this historic theater. So if you haven't had the opportunity yet to donate, either personally or through your business, we all encourage you, and Kevin and JR will take some checks down here after the show is over. But again, thank you so much. It's such a pleasure for me personally to be a part of this community. December will be 4 years that I moved here, and I never thought in my wildest dreams that I would be involved with the Palm Springs Chamber, all of the different cities throughout the Coachella Valley, and to really have that opportunity to make friends with all of you. So many of you are personal friends to me and have helped us along the way. It's not easy to build a $300 million project in 18 months, and it takes a lot of family and friends to make that happen. And Palm Springs has been there from day one, and I greatly appreciate everything that you guys have done for us at Oakview Group. Thank you.
Our next award is our Emerging Leader Award. And this year, the Palm Springs Chamber of Commerce Emerging Leader Award goes to Lily Rodriguez, Palm Springs International Film Festival. This prestigious award celebrates the extraordinary achievements and exceptional potential of a rising star in our community. Lily embodies the values of innovation, determination, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. She has demonstrated exceptional leadership, a drive for positive change, and a profound impact on those around her. We are honored to have Lily as a guiding force behind the Palm Springs International Film Festival. Welcome to the stage, Lily Rodriguez, Artistic Director, Palm Springs International Film Festival.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. It is such an honor, really. Thank you to the City of Palm Springs and the Chamber of Commerce. I love my job. I really do love my job. I'm so lucky. I'm homegrown. I was born in Indio, raised in Coachella, and I grew up at the film festival in my backyard. And now to get to work at it is just really a dream. And to get awards for it, oh my gosh, it's almost too much, truly. So I love the festival and the Film Society, not just because I have this very personal connection to it, but also because I get to work with and under people who have been really just great examples of leadership, and they've been generous with their time, with their advice. They've been very generous and open to ideas, and who could, you really can't ask for better people to work with. Some of our staff is here. Hello, staff. I hope you feel the same way about me as this award says, and the way that I feel about my bosses, Chairman Mr. Shandi, immediate past Chairman Mr. Harold Matzner, and Managing Director Rhea Woodson. I think you're here somewhere. Really thank you all for being just beacons of things to aspire to. So I'm going to keep this very brief. I accept this award not just for me, although I'm very proud of the work that I've done at the Film Society and the work that we plan to do, but really more as a reminder to be examples and to lead with the same sort of generosity and openness that I've been afforded. So thank you again to the Chamber of Commerce, thank you to Palm Springs, and thank you to my bosses. Thank you all.
And last but not least, on behalf of the Board of Directors, staff, and members of the Palm Springs Chamber, we are honored today to present the Outgoing President's Award to Coach Shannon Miller. Shannon, thank you for your year of friendship, leadership, and dedication to our chamber.
It was an absolute pleasure for me to serve as president for 1 year. We have a fantastic group of board of directors. I mean, look at them. Please give them a hand, please. It's so fun, and it was so easy to work with them, and it was so easy to work alongside the wonderful Nona Watson and her staff. Really just an easy group of people to work with. We had great synergy. It was a lot of fun. I love this city, so if I can contribute, I'm just grateful if I can contribute something positive. So thank you.
Yep, we're done. thank you to the board of directors. Job well done. And now it's time to remind everyone how lucky we are that we live and work in this amazing city. Let's roll the video from the Palm Springs Convention Center and Bureau of Tourism.
Amazing.
Fabulous.
Magnificent.
These are only some of the words the Palm Springs Convention Center and Bureau of Tourism team have to describe the incredible year we had. This year, we broke multiple records in convention sales, marketing, and revenues. These results surpassed both 2021 and 2019. We invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the amazing benchmarks the team has set as they tell their stories from vibrant, colorful art benches of Palm Springs.
In fiscal year 2022-2023, the convention sales team hosted 122 meetings and events.
This brought in 141,000 attendees, generating 77,400 room nights for our hotels and vacation rentals.
This had an economic impact of over $148 million for our destination. And we booked almost 75,000 room nights of future business, attaining 149% of our annual goal. Out of these convention groups hosted this year, 25 were repeat groups, a testament to the superior service this city offers our guests. 3 of the most important groups for us this year were Esri, Redfin, and APEC. Our friends with Esri continue to bring us 2 programs per year in both October and March, producing over 9,000 room nights annually, and making them the largest revenue generator for the convention center and our team. Redfin was a brand new group for the destination, which enabled us to realize the value of utilizing Jackie Lee Houston Plaza for special events. In essence, we have created our own on-site, off-site venue. New this year was the Asia Pacific Economic Cooperation Summit, known as APEC. This prestigious meeting, sponsored by the Department of State, was booked short-term and provided the opportunity for us to fill the convention center and several hotels for 23 straight days.
This generated more than 4,300 room nights.
We also booked an additional 12 new events, such as the National LGBT Chamber of Commerce for July of 24, the National Gay Pilots Association, which is booked for 4 years in February for 2023 through 2026, and lastly, the American College of Osteopathic Family Physicians for April of 2025 and 2030. I'm also proud to report that the Association of Zoos and Aquariums will be hosting their mid-year meeting in March of 2025, bringing over 1,000 attendees to Palm Springs. As many of you know, we experienced some cancellations during the pandemic, and this is the last group we were not able to rebook. We can now say with confidence that all postponed meetings wanted to come back to our destination. We are so excited that the Palm Springs International Film Festival Awards Gala returned this year. This was a major triumph for the destination, and we were able to host 30 meeting planners and their guests. This event always impresses our guests and generates meeting leads for the destination. In fact, we currently have 2 outstanding contracts for over 3,900 room nights for 2025 as a result of their participation in this year's destination educational experience. I do want to state what an honor it is for us to sell this destination, and specifically the Palm Springs Convention Center.
While the sales team is responsible for selling the building, the event services team is responsible for providing exceptional service to our clients, both before they're here in the building during the planning process and also once they get on site. This year, ASM Global, our parent company, unveiled a new tool for us to measure our customer satisfaction. It's called Insights. Insights allows us to dig just a little bit deeper into all the different aspects of the customer experience. We couldn't be happier with the results of our customer satisfaction surveys this year, as we scored 100% in the following categories:
Overall experience,
overall quality,
overall condition,
and working with partners.
Our Net Promoter Score, which is how likely is a client to recommend our venue, was 90. That is 33% higher than the average ASM Global property across the world. Our overall performance score across all categories was 97%. That is something we are so proud of.
The finance team prides itself on carefully accounting for every dollar spent by our teams. It brings us great satisfaction to report that this year's revenue generation was for the record books. Let's take a quick look at income and expenses to tell this story. With more and bigger events hosted, net income exceeded budget by 58% and expenses only by 2%. Comparing this year to last year is impressive as well. Net income is 52% over last fiscal year, and expenses are a moderate 18% higher, mostly from maintenance and insurance. This year, we delivered the strongest year so far with record sales. And on top of all of this, economic impact to the community increased by almost 50% over last fiscal year and is estimated at $14 million. This means more jobs,
more sales for local businesses,
and more income for the city.
Speaking of more, this year the Palm Springs Bureau of Tourism team captured more creative content than ever. We also reached more people through our strategic advertising, communications, and social media efforts.
During Chicago's colder months in February and March, we took over 39 buses on their Blue Line bus system and placed 15 billboards in neighborhoods with high foot traffic.
Along with beautiful imagery of Palm Springs' expansive blue skies and bright sunshine, we featured a call to action to win a Palm Springs vacation.
In Los Angeles, we hired a company that specializes in guerrilla marketing to spread the word about Palm Springs at a variety of popular events at the Hollywood Bowl, Abbott Kinney, and popular vintage markets.
This was also the year we launched our triumphant return into international markets. In May, we hosted a familiarization tour with 5 journalists from the UK and Ireland. They represented Gay Times UK, Suitcase Magazine, Glamour Magazine UK, Image Magazine Ireland, and Women's Weekly Magazine.
Our strong marketing and public relations tactics helped attract record numbers of people to our website. In 2022, we had 1.5 million unique users and a whopping 3.3 million page views.
Additionally, we upgraded our main visitor information center with fresh, colorful coats of paint and a larger-than-life greeting from Palm Springs postcard. This Instagrammable mural has been prominently seen on social media and also received a Silver Addy Award.
Equally impressive, the Palm Springs Visitor Center constantly receives 5-star ratings on its Google profile page. To us, everything matters. Every smile, every recommendation, every moment. We go the extra mile. We couldn't be prouder to serve as the frontline team welcoming visitors to our city.
Visitors really love our guest services team, but you know what else they love? Forever Maryland. Every year, hundreds of thousands of people visit Forever Maryland. She's become such an iconic part of Palm Springs. In a recent Intercept study, 86.7% of respondents said that Forever Maryland was their primary reason for visiting downtown Palm Springs, and an astounding 98.7% said that they would tell other visitors Forever Maryland is a must-see free attraction. As you can see, Forever Maryland generates even greater awareness for our city.
The Human Resources team is committed to hiring the best individuals for our organization. Our amazing staff was recognized by Fired Up Culture, an organization that specializes in building an exceptional workplace culture and developing impactful leaders. Additionally, the team was recognized by Visit Greater Palm Springs at their annual Champion of Hospitality Awards, where the team received the Palm Award for visitor experience in diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging category.
Our team is always thinking about what's next for the future of the Palm Springs Convention Center as we're booking groups and events into the future.
This year, we engaged consultants from convention, sports, and leisure to conduct a thorough future study for our destination. They hosted a series of interviews with meeting planners and key stakeholders to gather information. This information will help guide us on what we need in order to remain a competitive convention destination.
We have used these findings as we work with a group of architects who have developed several aspirational concepts of what the Palm Springs Convention Center could possibly look like into the future.
Along with the building concepts, the addition of a proper convention center corridor was also proposed. This will provide attendees a unique pedestrian experience from the convention center to all of our great downtown restaurants, retails, and attractions. We can't wait to share more details and get these exciting and vital upgrades underway. I hope you can feel the excitement of our team about our annual accomplishments and our great enthusiasm for what the future holds. We know we can't do what we do without you. So we'd like to thank all of you for the major part that you play in making Palm Springs like no place else.
A big thank you to Rob and his team at the Palm Springs Convention Center and Bureau of Tourism for their work this past year. And on that note, on behalf of the Palm Springs Chamber of Commerce, I want to thank our City Council for their leadership and guidance and for continuing to make Palm Springs a great American city. Now it's my pleasure to introduce Palm Springs Mayor Grace Garner to deliver the 2023 State of the City Address.
Buenas noches, good evening. Thank you to Nona and the Chamber for putting on this incredible event. It's a pleasure to be here with you all tonight. It's going to be a great and short State of the City, because that's how I like to do things. Thank you to the Palm Springs Art Museum for hosting us. We love the growth and variety of events at the museum. Art and public art is extremely important to us in Palm Springs. We are blessed to have art throughout our city, thanks to our Public Arts Commission. And very fun fact, in the Coachella Valley, the nonprofit arts and culture industry generated $111 million in economic activity in 2022. And with that, there will be another video, and this one is from your beloved City Council.
"72 hours ago, Tropical Storm Hillary flew through California. In Palm Springs, over 3 inches of rainfall came, largest amount of rainfall that we've ever had. Indian Canyon, right now where I am standing, is covered by 4 feet of mud.
Affordable housing has been a huge passion of mine, and we're actually going to see 3 new projects come within the next 2 years. It was very exciting to see the Monarch finally coming to fruition. It's been a long time in the works, but within a few months, we're going to have 60 new affordable housing units fully occupied right here in District 2.
I wanted to run for City Council to represent my community. Growing up here in Palm Springs, there were so many issues that I noticed, and I didn't feel like were being addressed.
Seeing things like a street light go in makes me feel really proud of our city and the progress that we've made. It may have taken time, but it shows that residents coming forward and saying that there's a need, having a council member that's listening to them really makes a difference.
We're standing here in the Arenas District in front of the Drag Queen Crossing. This was an important symbolic day when our entire community came out and supported the unveiling of the Drag Queen Crossing, which has become known worldwide.
When I think about the future of Palm Springs, we have our world-class art museum. We have all of these amenities that our downtown offers. And I think about how much further we have to go and how bright the future is in Palm Springs and how we'll continue to invest in our residents and amenities like this park.
So Measure J is probably one of the most important initiatives this city has taken on. In this case, the 1% sales tax goes all directly to Palm Springs, so it's really been a game changer.
Measure J is citywide. The projects are all over the city, and they're even community-led. Over $20 million being invested in our parks and our community centers and our library. You know, we're really making these big investments that show the community that we love them, that we care about them, and that we want them to have a beautiful place to live.
We've seen the downtown revitalization. We've seen new playgrounds coming to Demuth and Victoria. We have new pickleball courts coming. We've had almost $500,000 invested in a new kitchen in the Mizell Senior Center.
Under California law, if we did not have Measure J, keeping that 1 cent in Palm Springs, the county could potentially pass a sales tax measure, and money being spent in Palm Springs instead of serving the needs of the people of Palm Springs would be dispersed throughout the entire county.
The affordable housing projects that we're seeing right now have been a long time coming. They're the first ones in over 10 years. I think that's really what's most significant about this, is that it's taken us a long time to get to this point, but now that we're here, we recognize that it's not nearly enough and that we have to keep going. We have to keep attracting more housing here at affordable prices.
What's exciting is we've got multiple projects that are coming online soon, and we will offer nearly 200 new units in the city of Palm Springs.
This is hundreds of units of affordable housing for seniors, families, working people in the city of Palm Springs so that they can afford to live and work here or age in place and stay in their community.
The Monarch Apartments will have 60 new residences in the next few months. The units were actually designed to very much work well with the existing Wexler and Harrison steel homes right adjacent to it. I think it'll integrate perfectly with the neighborhood, and that was the intention from the very beginning. And that'll be followed by another 60 residents at Vista Sunrise 2. In 2025, we'll have 70 residents in the Aloe Apartments. What's great about these projects is that while expensive, the city has really only funded 10 to 15% of these projects. The bulk is coming from the city, state, and federal funding.
It is important that we build housing across all price points. One of the things that we need to do a much better job of is making it possible for investors to come into our city and build the apartment houses that will house many of our working population.
The city has also recently passed a resolution where a percentage of all tax that comes from vacation rentals will be allocated towards affordable housing. That should generate about $3 million a year for affordable housing on an ongoing basis.
The Navigation Center is a big deal. It's a full wraparound resource for the community. People will be able to go in and have not only a safe space to live, but also the services that they need in terms of finding a job, getting connected to any sort of government subsidies that they can get, working on getting permanent housing. All of that's going to be done at this center. And so it creates a lot of opportunities for those who are currently unhoused.
Homelessness issues are growing in our city. They're growing across the state. I think whenever we talk about homelessness, we need to step back and recognize just how significant an issue this is. The goal and the aim of the Navigation Center is to ensure that individuals who have physical, mental, health care needs have an opportunity to get the health care that they need.
It's incredible to see it come to fruition. It's underway. It is going to transform the way that we address homelessness in the city of Palm Springs.
One of the things that I never tire of talking about, most of the businesses that people frequent in downtown Palm Springs are owned and operated by people who live in Palm Springs.
I think what's great about our businesses is, first of all, the huge variety. We have a lot of different businesses that appeal to different groups of all ages, of all nationalities, of all sectors. And we see in our downtown, but also throughout our city, in South Palm Springs, North Palm Springs, that there are great new small businesses opening up almost every month. And that's really what makes Palm Springs special. What you find in Palm Springs, you're not going to find anywhere else.
The business community in Palm Springs is so important to our economy. Our local business community helps our economy thrive year-round, not just during season. Hunter's is celebrating their 25th anniversary in Palm Springs this year. It's businesses like this that make a difference, and that's the reason why visitors want to come visit and people want to live in Palm Springs.
One of the things that we're particularly proud of in Palm Springs are a number of our historic buildings and structures. And we believe fervently in saving and preserving those historical places. And I am so proud of our city for coming together to save the Plaza Theater.
This is one of our city's gems. It's been around since 1938. It's been vacant for the past few years, but thanks to some generous donors, we've gotten the project back on track. And what's great about the Plaza Theater is that it's going to be a professional world-class theater, and we'll be able to get artists from all over the world to appeal to all sectors of our community. Another great thing about the Plaza is that it's a great revenue booster for our downtown small and local businesses.
The theater will also be home to the opening of the Palm Springs International Film Festival, one of our most important signature events.
Palm Springs already has a brand that we're a premier arts and culture destination, from Splash House to people coming here for Coachella and Stagecoach, all of these regional and world-class events that already happen both in Palm Springs and in our backyard. We have the Palm Springs Art Museum, which is truly iconic and one of a kind and offers a collection and an experience that's hard to get in other small cities. And so the City Council recently invested $300,000 in the Art Museum. And that's the story of Palm Springs events, whether it be from Palm Springs Pride or our weekly Village Fest. We bring in a diverse set of people into our community who then fall in love with Palm Springs and come back year over year.
So we're really lucky to have so much art and culture in Palm Springs, and that these are events that are happening all year round. We're no longer a city that closes in the summer. You know, people want to be in Palm Springs, and it's really special for me to see that, because it certainly was not like that when I was growing up here.
One of the great iconic events in Palm Springs is Village Fest, the Thursday night street fair, which has been going on for over 30 years. And it's a wonderful thing for our residents, for our business travelers, and for all kinds of tourists. And they get to see our local businesses, they get to walk our downtown, and it really is something that is very special that we've kept going. We originally did Village Fest in order to attract tourists earlier in the week, but it's been a real fan favorite of the residents.
An example of the impact special events have: cultural tourists come to Palm Springs and have made a $35 million economic impact with last year's Pride event.
Every November, we have one of the most beautiful Pride celebrations that you can find anywhere.
When I grew up in Palm Springs, I didn't always feel that it was a welcoming city. And I've watched it change to become what it is today.
So many communities that have not felt welcome in other places have been able to come to Palm Springs and feel that welcome.
When I moved to Palm Springs 14 years ago, I was immediately embraced by the city.
But truly, every single day of the year is LGBT Pride Day. Palm Springs must always be a place of welcome.
The world has discovered our airport. The secret's out. We have the world's best small airport, and so we're planning for the future of those tourists and visitors.
As a city with a tourist-based economy, it's exciting to see airport passenger traffic has doubled in the last 10 years. In fact, last year alone, Palm Springs Airport set an all-time record with a total of 330,000 passengers.
So one of the new things that's going to happen with our new airport is the concessions program. And that's something that we've been working on for 25 years. And we're finally going to have local businesses represented in our airport. We'll see new restaurants like Trio and El Mirasol and all new shopping capabilities. And this is going to happen within the next year. And that'll be the real vibe of Palm Springs, along with the architecture, along with the outdoor setting, and along with the location within our city.
While serving on City Council, I've had an opportunity to tackle transportation issues. So we've gotten half of the streets in this city repaved, and they needed to be repaved. We have added stop signs and traffic lights to make it safer. We have added sidewalks. We've increased the number of bike lanes that we have. For over 20 years, we have been trying to get funding from the federal government and the state government for bridges over Indian Canyon and Gene Autry. We are going to keep working to make sure that we get the bridges in place that we desperately need. And we are not going to quit until instead of standing on top of 4 feet of mud, I am standing below a bridge.
Becoming a mom has made me think about the future of Palm Springs in a different way. Having a 2.5-year-old and planning the next 85 years or longer in Palm Springs gives you a long view of the city planning we need to do, the investments in our economy, our downtown, investments in quality of life amenities for our youngest and oldest residents alike.
The future of Palm Springs is bright. We have a new water park coming in. We have a new hotel project being finished, finally. We have a parks master plan and a new library and a new fire station. There's just so many things that are on their way, and it's a really exciting time. Our economy is strong, and the community is even stronger. And so I think that we can only go up from here.
We're resilient, we're responsive, and we're ready for everything, anything.
One of the reasons that I get to be brief is because my colleagues are so good at hitting all of the right points for you. You've basically heard the state of the city from my council members. So thank you all for being such amazing stewards of our city and for really representing us so well. My first council term began with COVID. And yet, when Tropical Storm Hilary hit us this August, I was still somehow surprised. Thankfully for us, under the leadership of our new city manager, Scott Stiles, our emergency services manager, Danny DeSelms, police chief Mills, and fire chief Alvarado, we were abundantly prepared. Chief Mills and his impact team ensured that every resident in our city, including the unhoused, knew about the impending storm. The chief's impact team personally went out on foot, on bike, by car to notify the unhoused. The impact team was made up of Sergeant Frank Guarino, Officer Emmy Kramer, Officer Jorge Diaz, Officer Jordan Belchamber, Officer Luciano Colantuano, Officer Chad Brown, CSO Destiny Arce, Lieutenant Gus Ariza. They even used drones to send out warning messages. The drone assistance team included CSO Nicholas Griego, Kenny Williams with Search and Rescue, and Officer Sean Carlin. Thank you all for your tremendous work. Meanwhile, our public works team assisted in coordinating 70 tons of sand used to fill thousands of sandbags, and our community came out in force to help out. Residents came to fill their own bags and then stayed to help their neighbors. It was a true community effort. Thank you to Heather McPherson and her team for working tirelessly alongside our community to ensure that individual homes and businesses were protected. Our fire team, in addition to their regular emergency response work, successfully conducted 3 swiftwater rescues in Palm Springs and an additional 14 rescues in Cathedral City. Thank you all for your incredible leadership and quick thinking in times of crisis. Our swiftwater team that assisted in the Cathedral City rescues included Nathan Gunkel, Franco Pineda, Dylan Cash, Tyler Teague, Damian Myers, Mario Tapia, Walter Hayes, Austin Shank, Taylor Nelson, Greg S. Lyle, Ron Skyberg, Kyle Adamson, and Ryan Barrier. Thank you all for your tireless work. And let's not forget that in the middle of the storm, a train derailment caused the 911 system for the entire Coachella Valley to go down. Thanks to our quick-thinking dispatch team, a workaround was created and residents were able to connect to 911. A huge thank you to our dispatch team that always stays calm and offers reassurance when we need it the most. That team that weekend included Supervisor Heather Topliff, April Gunkel, Jennifer Hill, Jasmine Hughes, Griselda Lopez, Jorge Lopez, Alan Mater, Chelsea Miller, Kimberly Perriette, Crystal Pantoja, Richard Robinson, Ashley Rose, Samantha Stewart, and Matthew Washburn. Once the storm subsided, the damage was extensive. Not only were there massive amounts of mud covering Gianotri, Vistacino, and Indian Canyon, there were also destroyed roadways. The streets and infrastructure team spent hundreds of hours clearing the mud. And despite being faced with extensive damage on Indian Canyon, the team cut a 2-month project in half, and Indian Canyon was reopened in record time. And you can thank the streets team. The streets team includes Daniel Martinez, Charlie Weil, Jose Torres, Freddie Rios, Francisco Torres, Robert Beltran, Eric Ayala, Bobby Klumhouse, Juan Montes, Jaime Flores, Ranulfo Damian, Jose Avila, Brent Francis, Gilbert Mercado, Miguel Reyes, and Francisco Hernandez. And before we go on, I want to say it was really important for me that you heard those names, because these are the names of people who don't often get attention at these events, who are not often able to attend, but they do the tireless background work in our community. And I want you to know how pleased it was that I was able to say those names correctly, because we don't always hear Latino names said properly. So thank you to all of our city staff, not just the Latino staff, but thank you to all of our city staff for the incredible work that you do in making sure that our city runs. I really appreciate everything you do. The storm highlighted our continued need to secure infrastructure funding for several projects, including the much-needed bridge on Indian Canyon. Our council, and especially Councilmember Middleton, have worked tirelessly on securing this funding, and we are now closer than ever to achieving the funds we need to construct a bridge. Councilmember Middleton, City Manager Scott Stiles, and Deputy City Manager Flynn Fagg and I all met with the governor's team in September to discuss the project. The governor's team was receptive and even flew to Palm Springs to check out the damage and need in person. Thank you to Councilmember Middleton and to CVAG for your continued leadership on this issue. Our Palm Springs Police, under the leadership of Chief Mills, continue to make important improvements to our public safety team. They have successfully increased staffing and reduced the number of personnel on medical leave. Our officers are committed to the community and work to learn new skills and tactics for both interacting and protecting our residents. We now have a downtown bike team, an unhoused impact team, and a special enforcement unit used to reduce gun violence. Our officers have also increased their community involvement. They participate in Do the Right Thing, which honors children for handling tough situations with bravery, host meetings with the LGBTQ community to answer questions and engage in conversation. They also lead a women's camp, a workout led by female officers to coach prospective female officers on how to successfully become an officer in our team. Yeah. We appreciate the team's continued community involvement. Our Palm Springs fire team is often the first to arrive during an emergency. In 2022, the team responded to 12,189 calls for service, a 3.3% increase in total calls over 2021. That is why it was of vital importance to the council to increase our fire staff and allow us to add an additional firefighter at 4 out of 5 of our fire stations. A 4-person team allows for faster response in providing life-saving care and extinguishing fires, all while improving citizen and firefighter safety. Our fire team loves to host community events. As you can see, they host everything from an annual Easter egg hunt, back to school events, a 9/11 memorial service, and of course, the beloved fish fry that is quickly reaching its 100th anniversary. Yeah, thank you to our Palm Springs Fire and Police for all that you do. The city continues to have overall strong revenue growth with a 40% increase since 2019. The growth is largely driven by TOT, sales tax, and property taxes. Transient occupancy tax peaked in fiscal year 2021 and 2022 at $53.9 million and continues to project well for this current fiscal year with projected growth of 35%. Since its inception in 2012, Measure J has generated over $172 million for our city, which has been invested in much-needed capital improvement projects. As you heard from our council, Measure J is a big deal. There have been $65 million in street repairs, Councilmember Middleton's favorite, and it's helped fund our downtown revitalization project, including the downtown park, which you saw Councilmember Holstage and Mini Mayor Aiden walking through in our video. Measure J funds a variety of projects in the community, and they are often driven by our residents. We have upgraded bathrooms in 2 of our parks, an expanded kitchen at Mizell Center, and many new shade structures. Measure J dollars are also earmarked for our library renovation and a new fire station. We thank everyone for their continued support of Measure J. As you heard from J.R. Roberts and our council, we are all very excited for the restoration of the Plaza Theater and look forward to the incredible events like the Palm Springs International Film Festival that will soon be hosted there. Councilmember Holstage is a frequent flyer at our airport, and as she stated earlier, Palm Springs Airport is the best small airport in the world. 2022 was our busiest year on record with nearly 3 million passengers, and 2023 is likely to exceed that record. We have several direct flights to popular locations and more coming every year. Thank you, Councilmember Holstage, for your leadership on this issue. Our airport's renovation, including the upgrade to the baggage claim, will allow visitors to feel instantly welcomed in Palm Springs, and the local stores will have visitors excited to head downtown. The new brand and website for the airport have already been deployed, making it easier than ever to access information. We are excited for all that is to come. The housing crisis in California has pushed us to tackle affordable housing more aggressively than ever. We are fortunate to be welcoming 3 new developments to Palm Springs for a total of 192 low-income units. We have more to do to attract housing that fits a variety of price points, and with the dedication of staff and the council, we will get there. Lack of housing contributes to homelessness, which is why it's critical that we provide robust services and shelter to the unhoused in our community. Our navigation center will open in phases, with the first residents welcomed in February of 2024. We expect to have a completed center by July 2024 that includes full wraparound services such as job training, laundry services, case management, family reunification, and permanent housing. We are grateful to partner with Martha's Village and Kitchen to operate the center. We have several new hotels in progress. But most importantly, the long-awaited Thompson Hotel by Hyatt is coming in early 2024. Like many mayors before me, I did specifically request that it be completed this year. But unfortunately for me, that ribbon cutting opportunity will go to the Mayor Pro Tem. Just when you think we can't possibly fit any more new businesses in our small city, dozens more pop up. On the next two screens, you will see several of them. There's a huge variety led by longtime Palm Springs residents and new residents alike. Take some time this week to check one out. The city is incredibly excited to welcome the new Agua Caliente Cultural Center and Museum to downtown Palm Springs. My mother has been asking me for regular updates since they broke ground, and we are very excited to go to the grand opening in a few short weeks. The Agua Caliente Band of Cahuilla Indians are hugely important partners to us in the city, and we are grateful for their support and their decades of leadership and all that you do for the Palm Springs community. Thank you. The city's Parks and Recreation team does a tremendous job operating fantastic services for our residents and their families. We have 11 parks, a swim center, and several community centers that serve our residents. I loved playing at the parks as a child. Each had a unique feel, and all of them had water features. Those water features specifically are sorely missed. That is one of the many reasons why upgrading our parks is extremely important to me. We are excited to kick off a parks master plan that will allow us to bring our parks into the future and will definitely include water features, as well as additional pickleball courts, play structures, and hopefully the first ever soccer fields in Palm Springs. Our Parks and Rec team not only hosts fun community events, they also partner with many nonprofits to host health and wellness fairs, mature adult programs, and provide cooling and warming centers throughout the year. Here's a list of just some of our events. Be sure to attend the upcoming Veterans Day Parade, Pride Parade, and Festival of Lights. Our team will also be helping coordinate the Palm Springs High School Homecoming Parade this Wednesday, October 18th at 3:30 p.m. I am honored to celebrate my 20-year high school reunion this year, and I will be the Grand Marshal at this year's parade. Thank you to the Palm Springs High School ASB for that honor and for making all of my 16-year-old high school dreams come true. The library is my favorite place in all of Palm Springs, and it brings me such joy to see over 100,000 library visits each year. Over 300,000 materials were checked out at our library last year. We will continue to expand the use of our library as we conduct the much-needed library renovation project over the next several years. Soon we will have enhanced technology, more meeting spaces, and more opportunities to learn and connect with fellow residents. When the council met to discuss our strategic plan this year, we all agreed that sustainability efforts, just as diversity and inclusion efforts, are a critical component to our everyday work. Some achievements from our climate action roadmap include organics recycling for all resident and commercial properties with an estimated 60% compliance since October of 2022. We have also transitioned to 100% renewable energy via Desert Community Energy, increased our public electric vehicle ports, and adopted an environmentally preferable purchasing policy. Together with Desert Water Agency, our turf conversion program has provided over $500,000 in rebates, and it is estimated that 27 million gallons of water will be saved annually. We lead by example in Palm Springs. We will continue to include sustainability efforts in all of our work, and along with help from our incredible Sustainability Commission, we will stay at the forefront of regional and state efforts to combat climate change. Thank you to 1PS and our incredible residents who actively engage with the City Council and staff through monthly meetings, special events, and really anywhere else that you see us. Our residents make Palm Springs like no place else, and we appreciate all of your support, ideas, and input. Without all of you, we would not be such an incredibly vibrant and forward-thinking city. When I began my tenure as mayor, a friend and local leader told me that the future of Palm Springs is bright. It was true then, and it's true now. Palm Springs is full of possibility. A state-of-the-art library, renovated community centers and parks, a specific plan for the northern part of our city, a new downtown fire station, a bridge on Indian Canyon. All of these projects are moving forward and will usher us into the future. We must ensure that our plans are adaptable, sustainable, and rooted in our community. Let's think beyond what we know and consider the possibility of an entirely new reality. It is only with vision that we can have the depth of thought to truly lead us into the future. We will lead with intelligence, creativity, and compassion for a future that supports our residents, visitors, businesses, and workers. The future of Palm Springs is bright. Thank you all for shining with us. Buenas noches. Good night.
One more round of applause for Mayor Grace Garner. And now, before we go, ladies and gentlemen, the city and the Chamber of Commerce would like to pay a special tribute to longtime Palm Springs resident Suzanne Summers. Not only was she an actress, an author, and an entrepreneur, but she was a resident just like you and I. She lived here for over 40 years and, as you all know, passed away from cancer on Sunday, just one day before her 77th birthday. Suzanne was a tremendous supporter of Palm Springs, our local businesses, charities, and special events like the Film Festival. She was also a huge supporter of the Palm Springs police and fire departments. Suzanne loved taking part in civic activities and served as the 2013 Celebrity Grand Marshal of the Palm Springs Festival of Lights Parade, and also helped christen the Buzz Trolley in 2014. We are forever thankful to Suzanne for always supporting Palm Springs and sharing her love for our uniquely special city with the world. She was truly a part of the magic that makes Palm Springs like no place else. And with that, a moment of silence to remember the remarkable Suzanne Summers. Thank you for attending tonight's State of the City address. A special thank you again to Lulu California Bistro for the amazing reception, and to the Palm Springs Art Museum and Annenberg Theater for hosting us. I'm Dax Davis, and for everyone at the City of Palm Springs, Nona Watson, and all of us at the Chamber of Commerce, have a great evening, and we look forward to seeing you all around town and at next year's 2024 State of the City address. Good night.